Hey everyone, Julia from Sunday Sounds here. In this video, we're going to take a look at our song-specific patch designed in the style of the song you see on the screen. I'm going to demonstrate this song patch in its original key and at its original tempo. You can change the key you play or hear the song patch in by using Easy Transpose, and you can change the tempo as well. Details on how to adjust both the key and the tempo are included in your download. For this video, I'll be demonstrating the MainStage version of this song-specific patch. If you purchase the Ableton Live version, you'll be able to use this video to follow along just the same, seeing as the hand positions, song sections, layer ranges, and sound of the patch are the same. In MainStage, you'll use your mod wheel to move through the various song sections. In Ableton, you'll use the macro knob labeled Song Section. Be sure to check out the full demo video for this song patch to see all the parts and sections in order and how we move the song section control throughout the song. This song patch has piano, pads, arps, synth, and bass, and strings all triggered in the left-hand range, which stretches from here all the way up to here. Most of your sounds will be triggered in this lowest octave of the left-hand range. Then a piano and a pad will be triggered in this high octave. So if at any point in the song you feel that you need to drop out in intensity, you can just drop off that lower octave of your left hand and just play in the higher octave. There is a piano sound that stretches from this note all the way up to this note, so you'll want to play your piano chords in this range. Then there are two different synth sounds triggered up high. The first one is in this range from this note up to this note. Just 3 notes. Then your next sound starts on this note and goes up the rest of the keys. You'll start the song with the song section control all the way down for your intro and your verses. At 1/3 will be the pre-chorus. At 2/3 is the medium chorus and the medium bridge. And all the way up is the big chorus and the big bridge. And remember that whether you're in MainStage or Ableton Live, these positions are the same. For the intro, you'll have the song section control all the way down. You're going to play octaves in your left hand and a synth riff up very high in your right hand. Here's what that riff will sound like. And then here it is with both hands. The first time you play the verse, you'll have the song section control all the way down. This will be called the down verse. You'll be playing octaves in your left hand and a mixture of chords and a high riff in your right hand. Now this riff will be in this range for this 3-note synth sound, and it sounds like this. You'll just play it 2 times in the verse, and that will be immediately after you play the 1 chord of your key. So it sounds like this. And so on and so forth. You can voice your chords however you'd like in this range from this note up to this note, but I'll show you how I like to play my chords. The second time you play the verse, or you could call it the medium verse, it actually drops in intensity. So for this part, you're going to also have the song section control all the way down, but this time you're just going to play single notes in the high octave of your left hand and chords in your right hand. So this will mean that there is just a piano and a very light pad sound going on. For the pre-chorus, you'll have the song section control at 1/3. You're going to play octaves in your left hand and chords in your right hand. For this part, I typically like to play my chords up a little bit higher or add additional notes that are higher than what I was playing before, like this. The second time you play the pre-chorus, you'll play everything the same way. For the medium choruses, you'll have the song section control at 2/3. You'll play octaves in your left hand and chords in your right hand. You'll also play a high riff. That riff is the same one that you learned for the verse. Again, it sounds like this. And you just play it each time that you play the one chord of your key, like this. Then after you play that high riff, you'll want to jump down and play chords down in this range. And I typically voice these chords the same way as in the pre-chorus. The second time you play the chorus, you'll play everything the same way. Then the third and final time you play the chorus, you'll start with it being like a down chorus. I like to bring the song section control all the way down, but you don't have to. You're just going to play single notes in the high octave of your left hand range and chords in your right hand, just for the first half. If you want to keep the song section control at 2/3 or all the way up, you can do so because again, there's just a piano and pad triggered in this range. Then for the second half of the chorus, you'll want to have the song section control all the way up and bring in that low octave in your left hand, and then you'll play chords in your right hand as well. Just be sure to watch the demo to see all these parts in context. For the medium bridge, you'll have the song section control at 2/3. You'll play octaves in your left hand, and you can either play simple chords in your right hand, or you can add a synth lead if you'd like. In the original recording, there is no discernible synth lead during this part, but I like to add an octave lead line in my right hand just to switch things up and make it more fun to play. So here's what I like to play during this part. Now, obviously, I am triggering some of this high synth sound, just a couple notes of this other synth sound, and then some piano notes as well. So if you just want to play it in this upper range, you could do that, or you can choose to, again, just play chords down in this middle range. This part is just supposed to be big and fill lots of space, so however you decide to do that is perfectly fine. For the big bridge at the end of the song, you'll have the song section control all the way up, and you'll play everything the same way. Then in the last half of the bridge, you'll bring the song section control all the way back down, play single notes in the high octave of your left hand, so just piano and pad, and then I like to play the synth riff from the intro in my right hand, and that sounds like this. And this just helps to close out the song. Be sure to watch the full demo video to see all of these parts in order and how we move the song section control throughout the song. Song-specific patches work best in the Sunday Keys template for MainStage and Ableton Live. Sunday Keys gives you all the sounds and tools you need to play live worship keys, and all of our song-specific patches integrate seamlessly with Sunday Keys. You can learn all about Sunday Keys for MainStage and Ableton Live on our website. Thanks for checking out this song-specific patch. I'm Julia with Sunday Sounds, and I'll see you next time.